not bragging, babe, so don't put me down. But I've got the fastest set of wheels in town. When something comes up to me, you don't even try. 'Cause if you had a set of wheels...
Hi, I'm Steve Troy, the CEO and founder of AeroFund Financial. When people talk about car pioneers, most often mentioned are Ford, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Buick, and Dodge. One name lost to automotive history is Carl Fisher. That's surprising given that Fisher had a greater impact on our lives than any of the others, Henry Ford being the exception. Fisher started his entrepreneurial career in 1891, partnering with his brothers to open a small bicycle shop in Indiana. Fisher's flair for promotion quickly made the Fisher Bicycle Shop the biggest in the state. With the success of the bicycle, Fisher looked to the up-and-coming automobile industry to expand. With the money flowing in from the bicycle store, Fisher and a partner bought the patent rights to a novel idea, a headlamp for cars. Before long, Fisher's Presto Light Company was supplying headlights to virtually every car manufactured in America. Eventually, Fisher started selling whole cars, opening what some considered the first automobile dealership in the U.S. When an opportunity presented itself to join a local group to build a racetrack in Indianapolis, he jumped at it. The first race at the Indianapolis Speedway in 1909 was a complete disaster. There were numerous crashes, fires, injuries, including the death of both spectators and drivers. Not one to give up on the automobile or his investment, Fisher convinced his pioneer partners to close the speedway and install 3.2 million bricks to the track, giving the speedway the nickname the Brickyard. The speedway reopened on Memorial Day 1911, hosting the first event, the famous Indy 500. Fisher was becoming quite the entrepreneur, recognizing the steady benefit of paved roads. In 1913, Fisher conceived, planned, developed, and constructed the Lincoln Highway, the first coast-to-coast paved road from Times Square in the east to San Francisco in the west. He followed that with the Dixie Highway, starting in Miami in the south and ending in Michigan in the north. Fisher's next big venture was the city of Miami Beach. Before Fisher, Miami Beach was a swampy, bug-infested, narrow breakwater island connected to the mainland by a half-built wooden bridge. It was Fisher who bought the land, finished the bridge, and built hotels and resorts. He also dredged Biscayne Bay to create Fisher Island, today the home of the rich and famous. It didn't end happily for Fisher. Worth more than $100 million in 1925, Fisher lost it all in the crash of '29, never to recover financially. Sadly, he saw himself as a failure in his final years, living on a small cottage on Miami Beach subsidized on a $500 pension. If you have that entrepreneurial spirit and need a financial partner to do great things, look to AeroFund Financial. Take a minute and give us a call.